that broke my heart. Akho nto ibuhlungu ngathi realizing that awubalekanga emntwini that you hold so highly. I don't think there's anything that hurts more than that. Uzibone ba uyi-nonsense wena kulo mntu, and wena umbeke on a very high pedestal. Maybe it was my fault, maybe I'm to blame, maybe I didn't have to, maybe my love was directed to the wrong person, but I'm that person to all of my friends. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Bubuhle. This is my baby. Okay, it's been a while since I've done these little sit downs. Today I want us to talk about friendships and navigating friendships and friendship breakups, and also jealous friends. Okay, I'm gonna start giving you a backstory of how I struggled making friends growing up. So, I'm the youngest of three, and the age differences between me and my bigger sisters is like between me and my older sister, I think it was 13 years, and then the other one, I think it's 6 years. So as a Kelan, so each one is like, hey, can never be my friends. So I had to navigate making my own friends. Growing up elalini, obviously, umntwana uyanaye will be your friend automatically. The one that you are going to preschool with will be your friend, because elalini yam classes, like we have A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's just 2 blocks. So each class banikwa A, nikwa A nonke, like akho A okanye u-B or C of the same class, like a high school. It was new to me when I went to a hector that there's 9A, 9B, 9C, 9D. I was like, what is this now? So I grew up with environment in Jaro, primary. So my friends from primary are the same people I went to preschool with. And then automatically you just become friends. Cool. And then also my neighbors, growing up, I had friends Stratwen. And then came high school. High school, on my first day, firstly, in primary, me and my friends, we decided that we'll go to a hector sonke. So we're excited that we're all going to a hector, I think a few had news Goro in mind, but I always knew from way back from the hector, like a hector was a dream. So I was like, I want to go to a hector. And then came grade 9. So I was about to start grade 9, 2007. And then I am the only one from my crew from primary where I hector. Meaning that I don't know anyone a hector. Like, andazim too. The only people I knew was my cousin and a few other girls from Ilaliniam that were going there, but all of them were at a higher grade. So there's no one starting grade 9 with me. I had my cousin Uloto, got grade 10 at the time. I had Asanda, I do Yvonne, I do Zanele, who else? Lucive. So, but they were all in like grade 10, 11, and 12. So obviously I'm not gonna be chilling with them payana because I can't just Lebanese anyway. So I had to make my own friends. I didn't make friends even in high school. High school I met my cousin. I didn't know her at the time that she was my cousin. I met Ukwita a hiking spot. Sitata a hike. So by two first day at school, then we came in transport. I had a transport by a column of February since it's goes as one mid-month. So excuse me. So I was gonna start a transport beginning of February. So I meet Utwaita and she asks uzofuna kwa 9 bani, and I'm like 9 bani. Hey, I didn't know bafuneka indazi bandifuna kwa 9 bani. I'm like, no, I don't know. Lento bendiyithetha uba primary yam kwakho grade 7A, B, C, D. Kwakukho grade 7, grade 6, grade 5, grade 4. So it was news to me uba funeke ndiyazi uba ndikweyiphi alphabet kulo grade 9. Okay, cool. Athi quite wakhe uzaba seklasini yam. And then we get to esikolweni, and then she introduced me to iitshomi zakhe from grade 8. But this is Bubuhle, and then everyone else introduces themselves. I had like about 9 friends endazi inherita kuqhwayita. So I made friends kanjalo, and I got closer noLeah, and other girls, okay. And then Kolelwa joined us later on. So I wasn't andingomntu with friendships. Like, I don't know how to start conversations and how to start friendships, and how to form them, but I know how to maintain them. When we talk about maintaining friends, I will excel, but I don't know how to start being friends with someone. Okay, cool. So those friends I met got grade 9 were my friends throughout high school, and then got grade 10 I got to meet other ones, Osbu, Okeni. The other ones maybe was in grades from grade 9, but because we were in the same class, and for grade 12 I also got to meet other girls because we're in the same class still. Not bam, now I'm forming these friendships, whom I'm still friends with even today, like Ombronto or Sibu, like people that I still talk to even now, years later. So okay, fine, we pass grade 12. Now comes time that I have to go to Evercity. Evercity, I'm the youngest of 3, so so during the registration, I was with my dad until everything was settled. Okay, now you can go alone. So this one time I'm there alone and I'm busy on my phone because andikwazi nokuqala umuntu ndithi hi njani, like I'm not good at that. So there are 2 girls sitting next to me. One of them will become a very close friend that I'm still friends with even today. So there's Usizeka noSino, and bahleli up next to me, they're chatting. So I'm like, no, okay, fine. So I'm sitting there, bahleke something efoning, and then Usizeka is sitting just next to me, and then she shows me whatever they were laughing about. I don't remember, but andibonise lento bayihlekayo, and then we start laughing. Iphelele apho. Ubona wayezama include kule conversation yabo, but me being awkward, me, like, I just laughed at that and then I kept quiet. Fine. Came moving in a res again, my mom, my dad, dropped me off at Ray's. We went to do groceries. My mom made my bed. I was the first one to arrive, so I chose the perfect one, the perfect bed, everything, the wardrobe, everything. So I chose my bed, and then came. Mama made my bed. Like I was such my mom's girl. And like, Mama made my bed. They went to do groceries for me, no dada, and then they left. So they left. I'm like, okay, I don't know anyone here. Both of my roommates are not there yet. So now I have to like navigate. But but I have my phone, I have my laptop, so I'm good. So my dad bought me a laptop after passing grade 12. So I was like, anyway, the movies no so and that's yeah. I think I've been a loner all my life. And then I see Usizeka passing. Usizeka being the girl, being sure, being bonisa, any something on her phone that we get registration. Like, hey, I don't even know her name. She doesn't know my name. The bully is there. I was thinking like, what guy is that? Yeah, Tate again. Like, and then I locked my room. I went to join her. Then was introduced her and Siseka, blah 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 blah. Okay, cool, Bubuhle. Oh, okay. And then the other roommates other girls started arriving. I think Nana were like excited, but okay, now we're finally going to go to Eva City. She was part because I don't know why certificate that early. But okay, anyway, we got to be ourselves, but figure like abanye ngoku. Kept on introducing ourselves. So Usizeka had friends from Kwa4, ne? And then Mnaganhela Kwa3. Kwa3 there was 3A, B, C. Yes. Now Kwa4 kuko for A, B, and C. So Usizeka introduced me to abantu Kwa4, and then I introduced her Kwa3. And then abanye bakwa3 babese classini kaSizeka. Abanye bakwa4 base classini zami. So it was, we mixed and then we became friends, all of us. Obviously, as time goes by, Umdu will choose their people. You will choose law that you want to associate yourself with, even though we're like maybe about 10, I don't know, I don't remember, or less, but there are people that I was closer with, Sizeka included. So as ixesha lihamba must you gravitate towards umntu with the same characteristics onazo nawo uqonda, oh okay, I think this one and me will click. So that happened. Met this girl and oh, I loved her to bits. Met this girl. Sizeka is still there. We're still very close. But sasingekho class A1. So this other girl, I meet her. I love her. She loves me. We're like inseparable. Like that kind of friendship. But up in Bonakona, I was on born and I like crazy bunch. Not even a bunch. Crazy play. So meet her, we're like all kiki. She had other friends. She was closer to someone else, Kwa4, but obviously must be sharing the same room and in the same class. So you sign the sobai too. Okay, cool. We got closer and closer and closer and closer. Okay, fine. First year finishes. After that, on first year, this girl fell pregnant. Remember the video I made about lying about my virginity? Okay, cool. So I lied about my virginity now for the longest time, and I told my friends that I was sexually active, but I wasn't. So my friend falls pregnant. And then second year comes. I'm renting a flat kwenye indawo eshade phayana eSouthernwood. I'm renting a flat phayana, and then she got kwenzeka ntoni na, but sasingena res, and then girl fell pregnant. Okay, fine, I'm renting a flat. Ndihlala nenye i-girl from Queenstown, uNatisha. So ndihlala noNatisha. I think the other girl was Unati. I'm not sure. I think it was Unati. No, it was Uvuyo. Unati wayitsho mkaNatisha, but she lived across the road. They moved. So it's me, Natisha, and Uvuyo. Cool, sharing a room, kumnandi, it's all girls. And then my friend gets kicked out to go baby daddy wakhe, and I take her in, stay with her. I don't ask for rent, and ulandlord, it was very strict. So I would landlord, I would tell her about ungaye bathroom, ungaye kitchen, hlala erumini, because akabikho during the day. So I was sneaking it in for babenendawo. I think I did this for, I'm not sure if it was a month or less, but I did this for quite some time. Didn't ask her for rent contribution, didn't ask her for food contribution. I just took it because she was pregnant and akanendawo. Cool. And then she left. Okay, firstly, she got pregnant. Had problems with the baby daddy. The baby daddy kicked her out. Okay, she moved out here. Now I don't know if they were fighting, and I don't remember. But she didn't have a place to stay, and I took her in. Cool. And then for her first scan, she waited for baby daddy. Baby daddy did not show, and I was like, oh, masingene. I was there, like, I was holding her hand. I'm like with her, like that supportive girl. Did tell you, Mos. I did say that I can maintain friendships. Okay, cool. I am with her every step of the way. Like every step of the way. I go with her to a clinic. I'm there for her first scan. I'm there. Baby clothing, first times, I am there. Like I am that aunt. I am Aunt B. And then this one time, I get on Facebook and she moved out, went back to the baby daddy, and then I get on Facebook. I don't think there's anyone who has ever broken my heart like that before. Okay, before my first heartbreak, yes, like yay, that broke me. I get on Facebook after being this friend, like this present supporting friend. I get on Facebook and she wrote a status esithi ichomi zikakaza abantu. I'm sorry, but I had to say it as it was. Ichomi. And again, surprisingly, her friends are like picking her up. Her friends, her other friends, not me. Her other friends are like, yo, I want to kill you, and I'm like, guys, like this is also your friend. You guys are close. I said to ichomi, zechomi. That is you included, and we are in Netherlands. I can go in. And I'm like, I'm reading through the comments. I wanted to know ba esi status is directed kubani, because like that was out of nowhere from my side. I took offense. Bubuhle Kobodo. And I started defending myself because of status. That ndicela urephrase le nto ithethayo, uthi itshomi zikaka zabantu ngaphandle kobuhle kobodo, because I am not. Lo mntu, I've only known her for a year and a couple of months, and for this period I've been a good friend to her. So I did not appreciate being called her friend, and also in the same breath her saying ichomi, referring to me or whoever the status was directed to, but also I'm her friend, because kangathi ichomi engubani, uthe ichomi meaning usiquka sonke izichomi zakhe zizigaka zabantu, aphinde azothi in the same line ichomi nekaka abeyifaka mna kuloo nto leyo. I took offense ke sana, I started defending myself. Ndingumntu ke apha onayo nedrama. Ndingumntu apha onayo nedrama. I'm like, hayi sana ndicela u-exclude igama lam, sibhale rephrase status sakho uthi ngaphandle kobuhle kobodo. Hayi ke aba ke beqalelwe ke bakwenzeka ntoni ke ndingayaziyo mna. Uhle wayezozidefenda ntonto ndithi because mna ndiyazazi ba ndiyitshomi njani kuye. So I will have a problem with her saying mna ndiyikaka yonto because andiyokaka yonto. At the time, I didn't want to talk about the things that she's been through. It's her story to tell. I didn't want to talk about the things that she's been through. It was her story to tell. But this can't be you. When I was apha kwam just a few weeks ago, eating my food, using my electricity, using my water that my mom is paying for, I kind of was a nix. And then you go around and saying ichomi zitheni kubani kanti ichomi yakho. And ke ngoku abantu abasibona ekhambasini mna ndi close nawe, still after you writing such, I guess it was a hoo-ha thing. The comments were like skyrocketing, and I was like, I'm not backing down. Ichomi zakhe hayi kuhle why is akutya when it ayizunganditye, because ndiyazazi the type of friend I am kuye. Wawutsheka wena like the girls were coming for me, and I was like at banbani, because I know why mna ndisithi. But I was very careful with my words. I didn't want her other friends to know what I was doing for her. I'm only sharing it now in detail because I'm making this video. Otherwise, I don't know that ndinenzela uba manami ndiyithetha. So I was defending myself, but yena uyayazi, yena she should know better. Like I respected her privacy, because I didn't want to say mbuzeni ugqithe utata omntana wakhe ngoku kana ndawo ihlala behlala phi, yabo ebesitya ntoni ebesithini. I didn't want to come out ngeza zinto ngela hlobo. I could have, but I still respected the friendship and her privacy, because I was going to spill the beans zakhe like that. Yeah, but I was like, awukwazi kaloku ichomi ziziweyi sasetoilet, mna being your friend, mna being this person that I am kuwe. It was a thing. She kept quiet. And then there's another guy that was both our mutual friend. He called me and then asked to meet up with me at and then Nina, what was that book Facebook that came? I don't know where that came from, but I was very hurt. I used to cry because I was very hurt. Like, and then and then when what was that Facebook, why izinto zami ziphambene into abe esithi like I expected more from you. What did you expect from me? What did you expect from me? To sit around and accept being called number two, which one? When I know I am not. Zikhona izinto that you can say ngam that even if I don't agree with you, maybe that's how you perceive me when. But if you're gonna tell me or like you can't tell me ngam first of all. Ewe kuthiwa abantu umntu akaziboni iqaqeke ziva kunuka and all that, but ndiyaziva. So if I'm being negative, I know I'm being negative. If I'm being umntu nasty, I know when I'm being nasty, and I call myself out. So I wasn't going to let that one slide. So no. So whatever happened between me and her, uyizengam. I didn't write the status in Tukabandu on Facebook. And after that, this person is hurt and she has valid points. Still, you're entertaining ezitshomi zakho ezikubavelayo ezizona comfortable with you calling them number two, because I wasn't. I don't know if he addressed her also, but there was a drift. Another couple of weeks passed, and then I get an inbox from her saying that she misses me and she's sorry. Yabona ke ngoku isigezo esi-public ne-apology private. This is one thing now that I am older that I've learned, but I saw accepting a private apology when the disrespect was public and very loud. Now the apology is silent and private. That is one thing I still beat myself over even today. This happened like over 10 years ago, but it still irritates me that I accepted that apology, whereas I could have said to her, Bali status, write, and over, you are apologizing, write another status. I take whatever I said back. Bubuhle is this kind of person. Now that I am thinking about it in hindsight, not even now, it's been something that I've thought about over the years, because eventually the friendship ended, but this is not the reason why it ended. Maybe I'll get to that, maybe not, because now the tables were turned. I needed her and she wasn't there for me. So I don't know if I'm gonna get to that place, but that is something that I still pinch myself over. The apology to be silent and private when the disrespect was very loud and public, because people saw us being all kiki again without knowing about what was happening, what happened, or what was discussed during closed doors, because the disrespect was very public and very loud. So that is one thing even now endiyenzayo, but that was my first friendship breakup. Like I think I form very solid friendships, so I don't have issues with anyone. We outgrow each other and then we just stop talking, distance sometimes, and just different values. Isn't friendships ziphela just clean? There's nothing nasty about my friendships ending now. And then pity she apologizes. I accept her apology in private, and then she starts updating me about her life, because I don't think she wanted to apologize more than she wanted support, because I went back to the conversations because the apology was on Facebook. So I still have her on my Facebook as a friend. I still have the inboxes from back then. And now that I am 32, I was 19 at the time, 19 turning 20 at the time. Now that I am 32, I can see that Lomdo didn't want to apologize more than that. She missed having that kind of a support from me, because she said she was sorry and then started telling me, like updating me about her struggles. So it wasn't an apology, but I'm apologizing now because, hey, I'm struggling, pa. Hey, Sanandi, I need your help here. Hey, Sana, I need this. Yeah, but yeah, it's whatever. We tried sorting out the friendship, and then we were fine for a couple of years. So I forgot. What is it? I forgot to share that the reason she shared that status, she wrote that status, was because she was jealous of me being close with other girls that I went to class with. And she confessed, but I was jealous of Usibu, Nosiwe. I'm gonna name them here because why jealous for more, like Sibu and the truth. Usibu or Like like Pofuke, she was crazy then. Mama like she was a decent person, not like as well. We used to tag each other every day on Facebook, like Facebook banter, Sigezelana and everything. So she hated that. And then she felt that now I was closer with the other girls because she was pregnant, and that she was jealous. This is not my words, ne? This is what she said. If I can, I will insert the screenshots because I still have those conversations from Facebook. She was jealous of the friendships and the closeness that I had with those girls. So she wrote as a status. But I had to insert this because the libele initially when I was recording the video. I think I'm gonna insert it closer to that part. Ne? 2013 Jalo. My friends wanted to but I didn't allow it. I'm like, no money again, we'll sort it out. And then we started talking again, spending time together, rekindling the friendship. Okay, come again. We rekindled the friendship and then started spending time together. Like fine, everything else was cool. And then when was it? 2015. If you know me from high school, if you know me personal, Mandicho, if you know me personal, you know that deal breaker is not wishing me a happy birthday. That is a deal breaker in friendships, in relationships, in whatever. If you are close now, I'm not talking about being my colleague and like colleagues zami bazithanga happy birthday kum, I don't get hurt. But if you are close and you don't do anything for my birthday or wish me happy birthday, phumile kum. And ke ngoku I'm so petty so much that if happy belated birthday doesn't land, azandazalwa nge-17 mna, azandazalwa nge-18, my birthday is highlighted kwi-calendar, so I don't understand why would you forget about my birthday. Ulibala njani birthday ye-highlightwe kwi-calendar, like i-country yama xa kuzalwa mna, and then when are you telling me that you forgot my birthday? Dude, I am the reason nine-holiday ngojuni ngenxa yam kuzalwa mna, so everything must stand still. Hayibo. So 2015, was it 2015 or 2014? Between 2015 and 2014. So the previous story happened in 2013. 2014 or 15, I don't remember. She forgets my birthday. I wrote a status on Facebook thanking everyone that wished me a happy birthday, and then I tagged her that thank you for not wishing me happy birthday. I enjoyed my day. I'm petty kaloku. Something like that. Maybe I'm paraphrasing now, but something like that. I tagged her about your silence was felt. And then she apologized, told me she was drunk, and I let it slide. And then what? Promise about I'll make it up to you, Chomi, what. Again, I accepted the apology. Wow, sometimes it's fucked. And like thinking about it now, I feel like Nandi thanked and a friendship. There's judging and then ngenazo zichomi. Like there's judge man. And then I invited her over. No. This happened 2015. I invited her over kwi 21st yam, and then ndingayicingi man ndiyafuna invite kuba nanoba umuntu umxelele nge-last minute hoping that she will not come, but she came. And it was wafika late ekhaya, and then we spent the weekend ekhaya sonke neetshomi zam with my mom and my sisters also. But then she had a great time. Kokoswa ke umamam, like she wasn't well at the time, engekho right, so umamam ke ngumnisi, so ina salute ethile mama bemtotosa ke menza baby girl, and that's my mom ke. Uba umamam ufike wanxiba into evulekileyo apha, isifuba uzawuba nesifuba uzawugula, nxiba awunxibanga. My mom is that mom. Aninxibi nizawugula, zawulala enkqubela. And at the time she wasn't well, so mama took extra care of her. Angabikho nto ke kwahleleka kamnandi. And then the following year, nangoku agulayo ke ngoku, I'm that friend. Let's go to the clinic together. Let's go to this. Let's go to this. Her friends isolated her. Abafuna uhlala naye because she had this diagnosis, and they were like, no, we don't want to sit with you. Yeah, but I'm not going to talk about that now. I was so hurt, and at the time last, I was so hurt about you uzawuthini, and apho ndihlala khona ke like I can't take you in. Waphela ke ihlala ke lo isolation. And then following year she was all good and well ke ngoku. I was the one that needed her. I told her I'm hospitalized on a Thursday. Friday, my friends were tatazeling. Thursday, my friends were tatazeling except for her. Friday, my friends are tatazeling except for her. Saturday, my friends are there except for her. Sunday came. She hasn't said anything to me. 4 days in hospital. Nothing from her. But how are you holding up? Mind you, this is the same person in City clinic when she was going through it. I am in hospital. The hospital is a walking distance from where she lives. Walking distance. And she didn't check up on me. She posted pictures being out and about with her friends, grooving. I don't know if my anger was towards the fact that she went to groove. She chose the people that were isolating her when she was sick than checking up on me, because that's how it felt. That's how it felt. I hope I don't cry because that shit hurts. Hey, I've told this story plenty of times before. Kabandu that knew her and our friendship. I thought in the local, but okay, let me gather myself. Okay, fine. I'm in hospital and it's day 4 and she's not calling me. She's not checking up on me. And each of them is every day. Crazy that it was August 2015 and I'm recording this August 2025. 10 years later and still getting emotional about it. Hey, don't want to do this, but Sissy lap. Now from Kyle. But I just remembered now, but it was around this time. I got hospitalized on the 20th of August, and on the 24th, I sent her the longest rant. I don't want to lie. And this was ndamlanda. In fact, ndamlanda so much that yaphela la mini phaya esibhedlela. I remember talking noThandi. Andibuza uThandi ba uzibana kakazi. No. I tell uAsiphe on a Saturday, Asiphe esibhedlela, this happened. Athi uAsiphe, chomi ndinxibile ngoku ngomsondeza apho. Wafika ngevisit yokuqala Asiphe with uSethu and a friend of theirs. They had itoti zabo next to my bed, having izinto ezizotya. Like I couldn't take anything in. Not that I couldn't eat, but Asiphe sat next to my bed, half drunk, still drunk from Izolo, but she was like, I couldn't sleep. I have to be here. Like my friends were coming in and out especially every day. Siya, oh bless his soul. Siya, Thandi, our roommate at the time, Majay, they would cook. Bazise ukutya esibhedlele kuphekwe ukutya walapha, yes, bapheke bandisele ukutya. Like my friends were there. I remember umama ngala mina azovizitha ngayo ndithi like, you know, abuze ndiphathele ntoni ntombi, ndithi mna don't bring me anything, just bring me a gown because kuyabanda apha. Athi mama awufuna yotya, ndithi mna ke no. Xa ifikayo mama, like my locker is packed with snacks and I didn't buy anything. Zonke iitshomi zamazi xa zondibona, they bring something. And this one person she didn't come. It's Sunday. Oh, I had to let everything that I was holding in out, so that I thought, okay, eventually this will fade or I'll accept it and get past it, but andikwazi udlula mani le nto. I don't know if I've never shared my heart with her and how much she hurt me. And yes, man, ndingayithetha njani. I'm hoping that our mutual friends will share this link with her, because abantu bayamazi bambani, bayayazi who I'm talking about. I hope they share this link with her, but girl, you did Bubuhle wrong. Okay, I hope she sees the link on Facebook. I mamele, because this is about her and she knows herself. Uyayazi, and you know my heart. Both you knew my heart. What you did. I sent her a long ass text, and I just reminded her. Ezinye izinto ke ndazilibala ngoku, but I reminded her that when this happened to you, I was there. 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 I forgive you for this. You forgive me for this. You forgive me for this. Because obviously, when you are friends, constant every now and then, and it's gonna be sorted. But ndamlanda so much that kwathi ham apha kum. And I sent her the text. The only thing she said was, "Yo chomi uxolo." Bendingakwazi uzakubona esibhedlele. Bengazokwazi uzokubona esibhedlele ndingaphethanga nto, andinamali. Siyafunda. No one has money. Sinikwa ngabazali imali. And whatever that you were going to bring me, I wasn't even eating. I needed you to come sit next to my bed, hold my hand and say, I'm here. Pray for me. Just hold my hand and not say anything. Because that's what people were doing. But when you decided, lost a special makame, let me go out grooving with my friends. Is yo. I was in shambles. Oh, that shit broke me. That broke my heart. Akho nto ibuhlungu ngathi realizing that awubalekanga emntwini, that you hold so highly. I don't think there's anything that hurts more than that. Uzibone ba nonsense wena kuloo mntu. And wena umbeke on a very high pedestal. Maybe it was my fault. Maybe I'm to blame. Maybe I didn't have to. Maybe my love was directed to the wrong person. But I'm that person to all of my friends. Uba usengxakini, come to me. I will stand by you. we will go through it. But that one, oh guys, I don't think there's anyone that has ever hurt me. Elahlobo. Damthuka wasuka res was esibhedlele the following day. And she couldn't even look at me. And even the visit didn't hold because uzizwe kuba ndithethile. So if bendithule bungazukuza apha because wena unamali, because bungazuba nayo imali mos. So when you were not going to come and check up on me esibhedlele, after telling you that I am going through this traumatic thing, and when you decide that I'm not gonna show up. Yabona lanto people love saying eti sukwenza okuhle and expect it in return. I'm sorry guys, but I expect it. I am very sorry. I will forever feel like I owe umtu that has done something good for me. If you know that you've been in my corner before, just know that I'm just a phone call away. If I am not showing up for you, then I'm bending a years by you need me. Ndiyazi ba uzibani has done A, B, C, D for me, and then now they need me for this one thing. Like I could spend my very last on umntu that endimaziyo ba has been there for me emotionally. Kuthiwe athi umntu ushota ngemali yerent, athi umntu ushota ngento ethile, ndiyataka because I feel like I owe you. There are people now that have done things for me that I have done things in return also, but I still feel like I owe them. Because being a supportive friend, holding my hand through the worst times, holding my hand when I lost my mom, those people that were holding my hands then, that were holding me in prayer, that were like, okay, leave it, Bubuhle, I'll sort it out, I'm gonna do this for you. Those people that were showing up for me during those times, abangakhange bakhuphe imali empokothweni and say, Ina, I'm contributing to this, but they showed up. I appreciate those people more than anything. Akho ibuhlungu ngathi kuzibona ba your chips are down and the people that you thought ngabantu bakho are not there. So I think that broke me. That broke me, and that was the last straw. I couldn't forgive that one. I guess I still haven't, because why am I crying over 10 years later? Not even over 10 years later, just exactly 10 years later. Why am I still like this, talking about it 10 years later? But I accepted the apology, even though anyway going forward. I remember I had a WhatsApp group with all my friends. There was Unqabisa, there was Uxolelwa, there was her, there was Unatisha, and myself, Black group. So I would just write everything because they were my closest friends. Emonti, I saw them every day, so they were not part of the group. So abanye ngababoni okokoko I formed that group, and then I formed it mos kokwam. And after that, after I broke up with her, I removed her grouping. And then, of course, then my friends knew what was happening. Abanye aba, and how hurt I was. And then, so izawutsho mos uba Buhle removed uzibani. I removed her grouping. And that was it. We never spoke again till today. Until today. I think the reason this still haunts me is that I felt like I deserved more. I deserved a little bit of explanation, a little bit of ucengwa. But I feel like as my friend, I deserved more than that. And then I removed myself completely until today. I didn't think this was still affecting me, but here we are. And that is a choni for you. I don't know if this is a story time or a sit down / story time, friendship breakup ntoni. But ke iyo loo nto iyo ndingayaziyo nam uba iyintoni. But I just felt like sharing it. Yeah. Yeah. I went through the most with Lachomi, E1. And after that, I've never met anyone so self-absorbed, so selfish, so I felt like she was a parasite. Because a parasite, we have form like I'm taking. And when it's time to give, I'm like, so yeah, I thought I should share that. You know, now I'm just triggered that this happened on August, and I just happened to share this in August also. So you know what, I'll go on in the next couple of days. It's gonna be a long week, and I'm recording this on a Monday. Imagine. So now go. But yeah, thank you for the friends that have been holding it down. Thank you to the friends that have been day ones. Thank you to the friends that stuck, and thank you for the friends that stood the test of time, the friendship that are still going, the friendships that are still, the girls and the guys that are still holding me down. Yeah, man, thank you so much. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't have amazing friends just because of this one person that broke my heart. I have very amazing people I've met. Sorry for the noise, it's my neighbor. But I've met such amazing friends over the years. I've met a band that are still in my life. I've never had a friendship breakup before this one, and I haven't. So yeah, I think she kind of traumatized me because after her, I only made one friend, and that was years later. Years later. And it took a lot for me to open up to the friendship, to not to to this person that I got close with. But it took a lot for me to even want to open up the idea of having another friend. From 2015 until now, I only made a solid friendship with Unandi. And Unandi, I think she has a bigger heart than me. Unandi la chomi ndinqandayo ba don't be this person, because she reminds me of me before this friend broke my heart. Unandi is me then, me before 2015, me before breaking up with that friend. She's that person. And in the manda ogoba chomi, don't love like this. With tantrums but no, love your circle, but boundaries. So I've only made low friendship with Unandi after her, and I've spent close to 5 years now. In October it will be it's over 5 years already since I moved to here, and I'm not home because child, that one wandibonisa amabhiliki namayakayaka itilaseke. So after that, I didn't make any new friends. The only person I'm still friends with, that I'm friends with, apha uthandi, loke kudala ndiyitsho anyway wasesikolweni. So the trauma of making ichomi isn't because of this. So yeah, I don't like making new friends. I don't like being a friend. I feel like I'm needy. I'm not needy. That's a wrong word. I want you to support me as much as I support you, if it makes sense. But I'm not a needy friend, because needy friends is of chomis from now every day. I'm not that. Now I can go on for months without speaking with umtu, and then when they call me, we just hit it off like kind of singing at it for months. So I am that friend. After that, I've kept my circle very closed. I kept my circle very small. I'm still friends with a lot of people, but I'm very careful now when it comes to friendship, with friendships. But dine boundaries. She taught me how to have standards and stand by them. Yeah, let me end this here. Don't know why to make this video, but okay, anyway, yeah, that happened. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and please nina bayibukile le video enimaziyo, please share the link uba nimxelele uba kuthethwa ngawe apha, ngicela umamele ubuhle. I've shared this for like at least once a year for the past 10 years. I think I've shared it. So just send her the link. But girl, and I know that you love her. Nam I did at some point. Still do, but ke not ba makabe close kum, because you can't break me like that. Don't break me ngathi boyfriend. Mina ngabe ndikhalela wena after so many years. Ayibo. I don't think ndingabe ndikhalela olo hlobo even for the boyfriends, the exes. Asoze bendikhala after 10 years. In fact, andikhali after 10 years when I'm thinking about the exes, but you are us, and yours, it went straight to my heart. Shame, don't wanna lie. But okay, anyway, thank you guys for watching. That was for her, okay, not me. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on my next one. Maybe okay, I will be touchy feely like this one. But yeah, thank you. Bye.